OPEC fails to increase oil output and HSBC launches $1 billion planned share buyback. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Nadin Hssn. OPEC effectively failed to increase output at all in April as members remained plagued by capacity constraints. The oil production group's leader, Saudi Arabia, didn't hike production by as much as permitted by its agreed quota. The Gulf state added just 70,000 barrels a day by two-thirds of the permitted increment, leaving their production at roughly 100,000 a day below its target. Meanwhile, Iraq blustered output by 170,000 barrels a day to 4.46 million. HSBC kicked off its planned $1 billion share buyback as it seeks to redeploy excess capital and reward shareholders. The London-listed global lender has appointed Merrill Lynch International to conduct the process, which could see as many as 2 billion ordinary shares cancelled in a move that is aimed at boosting average earning per share. The process is due to end on August 31st. The European Union plans to ban Russian crude oil over the next 6 months and refined fuels by the end of the year as part of the 6th round of sanctions to increase pressure on Russia over the war in Ukraine. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen told the European Parliament that the bloc will make sure that it phases out Russian oil in an orderly fashion. She also said that the EU would ask its member state to deny Sberbank, Russia's biggest bank, access to the global banking communication system SWIFT. Biogen CEO Mohamed Salah will step down as the company continues with a strategy to cut around $1 billion in cost annually after Medicare limited its Alzheimer drug Aduhelm to patients in clinical trials last month. Mohamed Salah will continue to serve as CEO and remain on the company's board until a new successor is chosen. Biogen also will substantially eliminate the sales infrastructure related to Aduhelm, which will provide annual savings of $500 million. Biogen's shares rose 3% following the announcement. Ryanairs load factor, which is a measure of how well an airline is filling available seats, rose above 90% for the first time since the beginning of the pandemic as traffic rose sharply during key Easter holiday period. The Irish airline said it operated 82,600 flights in April with a 91% load factor. The airline said it is profitable when occupancy reaches 80%. Ryanair is Europe's largest by passenger numbers. Danish jewelry maker Pandora warned of increased uncertainty around its full-year earnings forecast despite reporting record Q1 sales and slightly raising its sales guidance. Pandora now expects full-year organic growth to come in between 4% to 6% versus the previous forecast of 3% to 6%, but said the forecast for 2022 was subject to elevated uncertainty due to a Ukraine war-driven inflation and COVID-19 pandemic. Let's take a look now at today's Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking. It tracks the daily ups and downs of the world's richest people. Our biggest loser today is Gautam Adani, down $3.9 billion with a net wealth of $121.3 billion. Our second biggest loser today is Mukesh Ambani, down $2.5 billion with a net wealth of $102.4 billion. And our third place loser is Bernard Arnault and family, down $1.6 billion with a net wealth of $152.9 billion. Check out our website and social media for all the latest Billionaires news. And finally, Egyptian footballer Mohamed Salah was named among a group of honorees on Forbes 2022 30 Under 30 Europe list in the sports and games category, highlighting the athletes, gamers, entrepreneurs, and developers shaping the future of their industries. Salah is the only athlete from Egypt and the MENA region to make it on the 7th edition on the Europe list. He has become Liverpool FC royalty as the club's all-time goal leaders in UEFA Champions League. I'm Nadin Hssn. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Watch me tomorrow.